Really love it. What do you like, those chicken wings? Excellent.
Those little pizzas?
Excellent. What is it, Gary?
Ron Wood and his entourage are here.
How many are we talking about?
Oh, quite a few.
Well, why don't we interview Ron Wood, Robin, while we got him?
He's only bringing in one guy. He's in the bathroom right now. He had to go make a splash.
Yeah. Is that what he said? I had to make a splash?
Is that like a pressing thing?
Robin, let me look you over, see if you look your best. This guy's a multi-millionaire.
He's married.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Well, so what? You could be his mistress.
I don't fool around.
You could be his gumada.
As soon as he's done, I'll bring him in.
All right, well, maybe we have time for one more news story then.
Oh, okay.
Well, tell me who you think this is. In the New York Post, page 6 today, they say that some TV newsman is breaking up with his wife.
Chuck Scarborough.
Because he has a gambling problem.
Oh, no, not Chuck Scarborough. Gambling problem? Well, let's say the anchormen in this town in this town?
Yes.
There's Chuck Scarborough. There's that guy, Jim Jensen, who's a loose cannon.
Well, yeah, but he just got married.
Oh, they're saying someone who's breaking up with his wife?
Right.
Well, it could be Jim. Jim's gone through a few marriages, hasn't he?
He just got married. I'm telling you, it was like 3 weeks ago.
So what?
You think they could be breaking up already?
What about...
If Jim's still talking to the refrigerator, you could.
What about Ernie?
Ernie Anastas? Well, who got married 3 weeks ago?
Jim Jensen.
Well, there it is. It's Jim Jensen.
No.
You know, who has a gambling problem? I wouldn't know. I mean, who else is...
Looking at those guys.
Well, there's Tony Guida.
Nah.
There's, what's his name? Jack, Cafferty?
Jack Cafferty, you think?
No, I just don't, I don't know who it is. I don't want to say who it is. I mean, I have no idea. I just know some of our anchormen have a lot of problems.
Says Mr. TV's wife left him after the bank foreclosed on their house because all of their assets had allegedly been lost at the casino tables in Atlantic City.
I was going to mention Rollin Smith, but nobody thinks of him as an anchorman since he went to Channel 9. He's lost all credibility.
And I don't think he gambles.
No, he only gambled with his career.
Right.
All right, Ron Wood is here?
Ready.
Maybe Ron Wood has the answer. Robin, you ready for Ron Wood?
I'm ready.
Part of the world's greatest rock and roll band?
As ready as I'll ever be. The world's greatest rock and roll band member meeting King of Media.
Yes. It's very exciting. Robin and I have gone to several Stones concerts.
Yes, we have.
There he is. Let me soak you in. Let me look at you, man. Look at that face that I so well recognize. Ron Wood.
Fowler.
Who's all those guys, Gary? What kind of entourage do you have here?
Guinness carriers.
Look at all the people you have. Now, you have a black guy with you. Who's he? Hey, Robin, look at him. What are you, a Jamaican? Are you a reggae star?
No, he's my security.
Oh, that's your security guy.
Policeman. He's a
Who is that guy?
Hold on. I gotta...
Is that Bob Marley?
No, Bernard co-wrote the album with Ron.
Oh, you co-wrote. How you doing, Bernard?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
All right.
Morning.
What are you drinking?
Guinness.
Already? Beer.
What do you mean?
Are you now? Wait a second. A guy who drinks beer at 9:30 in the morning.
Has to be coming on your show.
Yes. Were you up all night?
No, nearly.
Yes.
Yes. Look at you guys. You drink. You smoke cigarettes. You don't care about anything. You bang
I
tons
was
of women.
squirming in my bed thinking about...
Really? You really nervous about this?
Yeah.
That's good.
Have I met you before?
To think that I don't.
You've talked to him before.
You talked to me on the phone. It went fine. You had a good time, as a matter of fact.
We think. It's hard to tell.
I mean, who knows?
Hey, Larry Marcus sends his love to you.
Who's Larry Marcus?
Well, you know, you'll know. Sooner or later.
Okay.
And also, Marissa said it would be all right to do your show.
Really?
Yeah.
What a life this guy has. Let's
Who is
review.
Marissa?
What's the difference?
She's my pal.
Oh, that's your woman?
No.
You squeeze? What, are you married?
Yeah, Josephine.
Josephine? What is it, model? She a model?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's a model husband.
How many times have you been married?
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
When you first got married, was it before the Rolling Stones?
Yeah.
So let's face it. Once you get in the Rolling Stones, it's a whole different caliber woman coming on to you, and there was only so long you could hold out in terms of being faithful. Is that true?
How did you know?
We were like standing at the door.
I was just spanking a porno star. What do you think? Now, what about this dude over here in the corner here, your friend? What groups are you with?
You name them.
Really? What do you play? Guitar?
I sing.
Oh, you sing?
Yeah.
So you sing on Ron's album, his new album?
A little bit.
But Ron sings too.
He sings most of it.
All right, now let's get back to it. So you
What have you heard about this show that made you so nervous?
Yeah, Ron.
Hi there.
Ron, what did you hear about the show that made you so uptight? What are your fears? Tell me.
What
did you hear?
I feared that I had never met you before.
Right.
Or at least never spoken to you before.
Because rock stars are very sheltered. And for the most part, rock stars do not have a great sense of humor. You know what I mean? You get so pampered after a while that everything pisses you off. You know what I mean?
Especially the Rolling Stones. You know, you think that anything we might say, you just get up and walk out.
Right. You know, you got everybody kissing your ass so long. And people kissing your ass for no apparent reason. I mean, you're a guy who plays a guitar. But you grow up your whole life. Everyone treats you like a skunk. And then all of a sudden you get in the Rolling Stones and everyone's kissing your ass.
That's right.
Everywhere.
That's what I love.
And then you love it, right?
I love it.
Is that the best part of it?
It is.
It is. Because everywhere you go, people kiss your ass. Is your ass sore from being kissed so much? Does it actually physically hurt?
Yeah, can I stand up?
Yeah, there are probably people who actually physically kiss his ass.
I don't doubt it. He could get that.
I mean, the closest thing to being royalty is being a rock star, in a sense. Am I right? I'm telling you.
What do you expect this time of the morning?
Right. So let's just say, and by the way, before you were with the Rolling Stones, you were with Rod Stewart. Am I correct?
That's right. And the Faces.
And the Faces.
Yeah.
So the point is that you've been getting your ass kissed a long time.
Yeah. And the Jeff Beck Group.
So the reason you get nervous coming on this show is if you're used to being in that lifestyle where nobody says anything interesting to you all the time,
right,
you start to get fearful of those questions. But I want you to free yourself. I want you to free yourself.
Yeah, well, I will do on your program.
I don't want you to be nervous about what Mick Jagger thinks. Screw Mick Jagger. You've made enough money now. You've got FU money. You know what FU money is? That's money where you can say, Mick, you know what? I've really had it with you. I've had it with your ego. I've had it with you and Keith Richards fighting all the time. You're all a pain in the ass. That's what you got to do.
I know.
You've got enough money now that you have security. Do you have over $10 million? If you don't, I'd be surprised.
No, I don't think I do.
Really?
Well, what the heck did you do with the money?
Hey, come on. Don't accuse me of spending it that quickly. But I did spend it that quickly.
No, but you know what I'm saying. In other words, when you joined the Rolling Stones, were they willing to give you an equal split of the money, or did they treat you like
Of course not.
Did they treat you like a second-class citizen because you were not an original member?
Of course.
They did,
that's
right?
That's a big trump card, wasn't it?
So in other words...
It only took me 17 years. It's okay.
So when you joined, a lot of the albums that you played on, you did not get a full cut like Keith does or Mick. Because Mick is essentially cheap, am I correct?
Oh, you did right.
Yes.
Hey, Mick.
Do your business cards say Ron Wood, hired hand, or does it say Rolling Stone? Seriously.
Second-rate citizens.
That's right, absolutely. Do you understand what I'm saying, though? In other words, when they got you, they finally said, hey, wait a second. Now, Brian Jones was originally in the Rolling Stones. Brian Jones, I believe, was murdered. Do you believe that, or do you think he killed himself?
I think he murdered himself.
You think he murdered himself?
And,
So you're both right.
How could you be the Rolling Stones? But Brian Jones had a lot of problems. Brian Jones was one of these guys, figured he's going to go out and do it on his own.
Yeah.
The stupidest move he could have made. He might as well
he was
killed
only in the
himself.
band for 5 years?
I know, he's stupid. He was stupid, yes? To leave a band like that? You don't leave a band like that.
I know.
You only leave a good band to go to a better band, which is what you did.
That's what I've done all my life.
Right.
But now I can't get to a better band.
Don't worry about it.
Come
You've
up against a brick wall.
You made a lot of money. Now listen, what are the odds of anybody ever making money in this business? Be honest.
If they stick at it long enough, they can make some.
I say. I say. I say.
Don't you reckon?
Now, this is exciting. Now, doesn't it irk you that a guy like Bill Wyman, who stands there essentially like a mummy, gets more money than you, and you're more talented than him? Does that irk you?
No, I don't anymore.
What did you think?
How come Bill Wyman gets more money? That I was going to say. Why would he get
Because
more
Bill
money?
Wyman was originally in the band, just like Charlie Watts, who doesn't even want to smile and doesn't appear to be enjoying himself anymore.
Well, Charlie Watts wants to play jazz.
Yeah. Do you believe Charlie wants to play jazz? What's his problem? Come on, answer these questions.
Well, you know he wants to play jazz, don't you?
Yeah, he does.
He does.
And that's all he wants to talk about.
I know.
Don't you think he should dye his hair for the band? Be honest.
Well, Bill does.
Don't you have to keep sort of a young look?
Bill does.
Bill does. Don't worry, we all noticed.
Hey, I don't look.
There you go. All right, let's go back to it. So you're there, you have this wife that you met, when you were in high school?
No.
When your first wife I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Met her in high school. You figured,
that kind of time, yeah.
Figured you were doing pretty good. Hey, I got a wife, I got a woman who loves me. It's hard to get laid when you're not in the Rolling Stones, am I correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
They all go for the LV.
So then you meet up with the Rolling Stones and you have this wife. But you love her, but at the same point, the temptation to be the rock star lifestyle is too much for you, and you cave in.
Especially with those other guys carrying on.
Right, and then you start to
They get
make...
all the good chicks.
So then you cave in and you marry...
Yeah, I
Actually, you
weakened.
So you started fooling around. Did you ever have two girls at the same time?
No, did you?
Me, no. I married one very young.
I watched a few times.
Yes. Did you marry your wife right away, or you had a lot of women in between? Second wife.
Well, you've only been married for 7 years, right?
Oh, yeah, so you had a lot of women.
No, because I've been with her for over 11 years.
Oh, really?
Ah.
So,
How do you know she
It
loves
stopped.
you? How do you know she loves you and doesn't love the idea that you're a Rolling Stone? How do you know it's real love? Or you don't?
no, it's a very good question.
Yes.
But I do know it is.
You do. You feel it deep inside.
Yeah. Like you do.
Yes.
Wherever you live, when you go there.
I see. Now, when
Nobody
Bill
knows
Wyman,
where Howard lives, you know that.
when Bill Wyman married the 14-year-old girl, did you ever see her naked? I
No.
think she's cute.
I don't think he did either.
Yeah, remember that?
We interviewed her. I got to tell you a funny story. I interviewed her once. I was in England.
Did you?
Yeah.
The Mandy?
Yeah, Mandy.
Yeah.
She comes on, and I say to her, Mandy, let me talk to you about the Rolling Stones. She goes, I don't answer questions about the Rolling Stones. I said, no, who wants to talk to you? who wants
I don't even know who they are.
I said, yeah, I said, you haven't done anything on your own. I said, the reason people are interested in you is because you married one of the Rolling Stones.
Well, she wasn't married to him at the time.
Right, she was dating him.
Did you ask her mum anything, though?
No, her mom was there, and her mom didn't like me either.
I know,
right.
his sister was there.
Sister. Screw everybody.
Her sister was all right.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Her mum was the trouble, though, wasn't it?
Who is it?
Have you got an ashtray?
Gary, bring me an ashtray. You got a big star here and you don't have an
Yeah,
ashtray?
come on, man. What's going on?
Yeah, you dummy.
What do you expect this time of the morning?
What a life, man. He can drink beer this time of the morning, do
I
whatever
know,
he wants.
amazing. I just don't understand
Hey,
it.
what a party last... I know you don't like parties.
I
but
can't
it was-
party. I would love to party.
It was brilliant last night.
Really?
Yeah.
What a life.
It was great.
You don't even have to practice the guitar anymore, right? I mean, you just play it, and at this point now, it's like living the life of a retired guy, right?
Well, I do pick up a guitar once in a while, but not as often as I should.
Tell me what your day is like. You wake up around what time? Noon? 1? Okay. You wake up...
Well, that's an early morning for me. This is a really unheard of
This is torturous.
Right.
time. That's
All
why...
So what do you normally do? Like 2, 3?
2 or 3
Yeah,
o'clock you wake up.
2 is
All
comfortable.
right. And you wake up next to your wife. Your wife sleeps late like you do?
No, she gets up, takes the kids to school, comes back to bed, and then pretends that she'd been asleep all night.
And she has a perfect body, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good looking, used to model on all the magazines and everything.
Right.
So when you wake up, first thing you open your eyes, you see a model laying there next to you. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Oh, hold it. Let me think about that for a second. Hold it. Let me just soak that in.
I'll drink to that.
You can't believe it, huh? You recommend that everybody learn to play guitar, right? Yes.
Lovely. Yes.
Okay. So then you wake up at 3 next to this model, and do you make love first thing in the morning, or you're past
First
that?
thing in the morning. This is afternoon already.
Yeah, that's why I sleep so late.
And you make love.
Yeah.
You make love to her. After you make love, how do you get breakfast? Does somebody make it for you?
I've already bribed her, so she goes down to
So
me.
she goes down and makes you breakfast, or you have help? You have live-in help?
She is my living help.
No, but you have help. I mean, you have, like, people who wait on you, right?
No way. Come on.
Really? Seriously, no live-in help?
No. I just got this annoying maid, that's all.
Oh, you have a maid.
Yeah, but she just clears everything away that I don't want to be
Now,
cleared.
if I was you, what I would do is I would leave my bank book on my night table, and every 10 minutes I would just look at it. I would just look at it. I'd open it up and I'd say, look at it. Look how much money I made. Do you ever do that? Do you ever look in your bank book and go, I
Yeah,
can't
but I
believe
can never find it.
it? Oh, but you have an accountant who takes care of your money?
Oh, yeah, he's outside.
Oh, he's one of the guys.
He travels with
Oh,
you, too.
yeah.
How do you keep track of your money? Do you trust this guy? Because a lot of these accountants will clean you out.
Well, lucky this one's a lawyer as well, so
Oh, I see.
he checks himself.
Oh, he does.
That's Nick.
But because I can tell with your lifestyle, you don't even look to see if anyone's stealing your money. You got to be on
You
top
just
of
go
it.
and ask for an
Hey,
allowance every
we're
once
too
in a
busy
while, don't
playing
we?
music.
Do they send you an allowance every month? Is that how it works?
It's too early in the morning for me to answer.
But I think, this is a fascinating... Hold it. Ron Wood is here.
Because I have this theory that you guys never grow up, you know,
No.
like you're stuck in adolescence.
Yeah, right.
You're right about me there.
Hey, before I break for commercial, I got to know the answer to this. We'll get back to your lifestyle in a minute. We'll talk about the new album. We'll listen to the new album.
Will you really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Great.
I'm curious to see how you're doing without the rest of
Have
the
you
stuff.
heard it?
No. That's why this is going to be the first time I'm hearing it.
Okay.
Who is easier to put up with, Rod Stewart or Mick Jagger? Who is easier?
He's really thinking about it.
No, I just got
Are they equally a pain in the ass?
Oh, yeah. LV's lead vocalist, man.
Right. But who is worse? Who is more of a prima donna? I mean, I know Rod Stewart is such a prima donna that he has to travel to certain altitudes in order to make his albums.
This show goes out to LA, doesn't it?
No.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Rod lives there.
Who is it?
No.
So Rod is more of a pain in the ass.
Rod
He
is
knows
more.
that.
That's right. We're going to come back. It's a very exciting moment. Ron Wood is here. His new album is called Slide on This,
Hey,
and we'll play his new single, Show Me.
All right.
Maybe even Ron and his new guitarist over there will perform in studio for us. Maybe they'll play a little something.
Bernard can
When's that?
twang the throats.
Oh, I mean, he could sing a little.
Yeah, where's the girl with the that has sex with the elephants? That's why I came.
Yeah, you just calm down.
She left before you got here.
You're not that famous yet. All right, we're going to take a break. Robin, you make sure you're all fixed up. Some of these guys that Ron brought with him might be good husband potential. We'll be back right after these words. What is this? New Jersey Public Auto Auction? Fred?
Yes.
All right, New Jersey Public Auto Auction. Ron, let me tell you what this is. What kind of car you drive?
Mercedes.
Mercedes-Benz. Brand new
6.3.
6.3. That's got to really piss people off when they see you driving around like some of these older guys who see you driving around in this Mercedes with a beautiful wife and everything, and they go, look at that punk, right?
But no, they don't get much of a chance to do that because I'm very rarely behind the driving wheel.
I see. Well, not all of us are lucky like
Yeah, he
Ron.
didn't even have to drive himself.
No. Ron has a
I'd
Mercedes.
like to, but I'm always too pissed.
He's always drunk.
Yeah.
This is your second beer already this morning.
Did you have an accident last year?
Yeah.
That was you, okay.
Maybe it was the year before.
What was the accident?
Hey, what
broke
did you
both
do?
my legs.
Yeah.
You broke your
just
leg?
gotten out of another accident.
What's with you? If I was in the Rolling Stones and I had as much money as you, I would take care of myself because I'd want to live as long as possible.
But then you wouldn't be a Rolling Stone.
Yeah, I know, they wouldn't dig me. Well, Mick Jagger, he strikes you like a wild guy. He's not wild. He's
No.
into health and all that kind
Well,
of
he's
stuff.
certainly into women.
Yeah. Hey, what's the deal? So you didn't like Jerry Hall, did you?
Oh, she's all right. Jerry's all right.
No, come on. She's like the Yoko of the band. She could have split you guys up. You don't dig her. There's no way.
Tall Yoko. No?
Tall drink of water. So, no, I'm sure she was a pain in the ass. Did she used to hang around while you guys rehearsed and stuff?
She doesn't know what rehearsing is, no.
No? She never even hung around, huh? Who's Mick with now? This Carla Bruni? You seen her?
No,
around?
he's supposed to be with somebody blonde, Kathy Latham or
Who's he
something
with?
like that.
Who do you see him with?
I don't see him with anybody.
You ever bang
I've got
Jerry
no
Hall?
ammunition.
You never have sex with Jerry Hall? Behind his back?
No, she's too big.
Too big for you.
Yeah. I run a mile.
Well, a lot of rock stars have sex with each other's women.
Yeah, I know.
That always goes on all the time. I know, seriously.
Yeah, that's when they're smaller built. Jerry, have you ever met Jerry? She's really big.
Yeah, big cowpoke. Ever bang Yoko? Ever get her?
No, I helped her with her knitting once.
All right, listen. New Jersey Public Auto Auction. Sorry, it looks so damn good. We saw the Stones in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
And Robin and I went there. We had crummy seats. And we were watching it, and it's just so cool to stand up there with a guitar with the Stones. And, you don't have to sing or anything. You can just hang out. And you guys hang out and smoke cigarettes while you're playing. It looks like
I know, they look so casual.
Well, it is. They've done it so many times. It's just like they know what they're doing. They get up there.
He says it so naturally. It
I'm
doesn't
not even
sound
sure.
like a curse
He doesn't even say the S word like Americans say, so I think he can get away with it. Anyway, New Jersey Public Auto Auction. This is a great way to buy a car. Now, what you do is you go down to the auction, and they have prices that are unbelievable. Let's say you want to pay something for a car, right? Nobody else is around at the auction. You can pay whatever you want. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand, but
Yeah.
to the general public.
Right.
That's what I want to know.
New Jersey Public Auto Auction. So you go down there, and they give away a free car at the end of every auction, no matter if you bought one or not. That's pretty good, huh? What do you think of that?
But who gets the car?
The person who buys it. Oh, boy.
It's a very simple
thought you
system,
said they
Ron.
gave you
You're
a
trying to
free
make it
car.
too
Yeah,
complicated.
Ron, you know what, Ron? You're reading too much into this. So let me tell you about New Jersey Public Auto Auction. They're located at 75 Stockton Street. You go down there, no sales tax for out-of-state buyers. Get the free car given away at every auction. You go to New Jersey Public Auto Auction, located at 75 Stockton Street in the ironbound section of Newark, 3 miles north of Newark Airport. Take Route 109 north to Delancey Street, 109 south to Wilson Avenue. For more information, call 201-817-9500. That's 201-817-9500. Wednesday night doors open at 5:30 p.m. for inspection. Auction time is 7 p.m. New Jersey Public Auto Auction, where the prices are as mad as Mad Mike.
A very important point. Next.
Look who, yes, exactly. Look who is here. Ron Wood.
Hello.
Of course, with the Rolling Stones. Are the Rolling Stones technically together?
Technically, yes.
Technically, yes. And Keith Richards, is there a guy he hired, I read somewhere he hired to stand next to him and tell him what day it is? He's completely...
Yeah, me.
Yes, that's you.
But then I have to have someone to remind me. So it's a big, huge chain of...
You know a lot of famous people. Is there anything more boring and pompous at this point than Paul McCartney? Go ahead, I'll let you answer that.
Oh, dear, now I've woken up.
What'd you say? Come on.
I always wake up when I get annoyed.
All right, now. You know Paul McCartney?
Yes.
You hang with him? You don't like him. Why? Tell me why. Be honest.
He's changed.
He has, right? What is it?
What did he change into?
Yeah, he metamorphosized. What did he change into? What is that now? A guy with a vest and a whole thing. What happened? Did he lose his youthful quality? Is that it?
I don't know what happened to him. I mean, he just went completely off the rails.
You would. That's true.
But, you know, I'd love to say
something
wrong,
nice.
but
right. It's just not happening.
What about George Harrison?
He's all right.
He's okay.
Yeah.
Heavily into gardening.
You know who's a major talent? Paul's wife, Linda. Now, she's good.
Now you're talking.
Could the woman have ruined him? Is that possible? Can a woman change a man that he becomes, well, not rock and roll, if you will?
Yeah.
Yes.
Living proof.
That's right. Let's get back to your...
That makes him very sad.
Right.
Too early.
Let me tell you something, you know, this Linda is such a nothing. This Ringo is more talented than Linda.
Oh, no,
I'm not
Linda
kidding.
makes great calendars, though.
Yes, oh yes, beautiful pictures she takes of Paul.
Yeah.
Your wife doesn't nudge you like that, does she? She doesn't make you, she doesn't take pictures of you constantly and do things like that. She's very mellow, isn't she?
She is mellow, but she...
Does your wife understand the rock and roll lifestyle? Would she...
I call her the shutterbug. She does like to take
She does like to take pictures.
Yeah.
She
just hoards them to herself.
If your wife found out that you were with some of your groupies, would she divorce you or would she stick with you?
She would, she would stick with me as long as,
she didn't know
we
about
were
it.
all clued in.
Right.
You know? But you don't have groupies these days.
Are you allowed to have sex with other women in your marriage? Are you allowed to have an open marriage because you're Ron Wood of the Rolling Stones?
Not in this day and age.
I see.
She put a stop to that, huh?
Yes.
Well, society put a stop to it.
Yeah.
Well,
When
I
they
just
invented
wondered who...
AIDS.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true.
Well,
You know,
Well, everyone's frightened these days, aren't they?
Yeah, well...
Unless you really check out the...
You know,
Yes.
this is amazing to
Other
me that all of a
partners.
sudden
Right.
you could be responsible.
Yeah, look at Ron. Ron...
You wait till I get behind that glass screen.
Yeah, we'll see how responsible he is. But back when you were with the Faces,
Yeah.
did you guys bang everything that twitched? I mean, that back then you did, yeah.
Yeah, if you could get past the LV, you know.
LV?
The lead vocalist.
I see,
They always get the selection, you know.
I understand.
And the
You get
dogs
the leftovers.
come later.
The-
So
right.
you get to be a bit selective.
I see. So let's go back into history. We're going to go all the way through up until the new album. So we go through this, and you join the Rolling Stones, and in a way you're very lucky because that dope, what's his name?
Mick.
Mick Taylor. After Brian Jones dies, they hire Mick Taylor to be the guitarist.
Right.
And this dummy leaves the band.
Yeah, good move.
Dumb move.
Dumb move, right?
Yeah.
What possesses some idiot to leave a band like the Rolling Stones? What better job was he going to go get?
Well, I always remember what he said when he left. He said, it's restricting my musical, you know,
Yeah, his thing.
my horizons are being shortened.
Like look at you. You're in the Rolling Stones. You can go out and make a solo album. How are you being restricted?
That's freedom.
That's in no way. You're being restricted.
Anybody who thought they were being restricted, you know, as you say, have got to be slightly mad.
Right. So you heard him say that and you laughed to yourself and said, man, what a break. And quite frankly, you look better with the band. You look more like you fit next to, standing there next to Keith Richards and Bill Wyman. It's a better mix, isn't it?
It is.
And the guys are happy too. They didn't like Mick, did they?
Well, they liked his playing, yeah, but,
They didn't like his attitude. Now,
he
what
didn't
happens?
have one, really.
Now, what happens to you when Mick Jagger and Keith Richards are in one of their legendary fights? You just stand there and laugh, or you just stay back? You don't get involved. You never try to break it up, do you?
No.
Never.
The only time is if I think they're gonna split forever.
Right.
That's when I step in.
You step in and say, hey, wait a second, what are we doing
Hey,
here?
yeah, you can't let that institution fall apart.
That's right. Do you and Bill goof on the other guys?
He sends me birthday cards.
I see.
No, I mean,
Now, let's, now, you are a painter, we should say that.
yeah, and you are here.
Yes, I am. Have you ever seen any of my works? Gary, bring in my last painting, the one I called Dan.
Hey, I've seen your storyboard that you drew for The Adventures of Fart Man.
Yeah, now, I'll tell you how this movie is caught on that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Ron,
I don't know about a storyboard.
No,
Hey,
there's no storyboard.
It's gonna be one now.
But
Don't
Ron
make him
here,
do one.
Ron has been drinking pretty heavily.
Yes.
And he's inebriated. And the thing is, he walks in here and right away he says, hey, what's with this movie Fart Man? I can't wait to see it.
Oh,
I can
yeah?
still string
Yeah.
a sentence together.
Now, what do you think of that? Now, what do you think of that? This movie's going to be big.
Well, that's $7.50 right there.
Yeah, that's $7.50. Pay now, you'll have the best seat in the house. I'm gonna invite you to the premiere.
Hey, I got one fan outside. I've sold one CD.
Hey, let me
I know
tell you
that.
something. I might have you a part in the movie for you. I'm
right.
thinking about putting you in there.
Can you act?
Can you act at all?
I can break like the wind, man.
I saw your lead singer in Free Jack. He can't act. Now, what about you?
But some of us can, and we're saving it.
I got
General
you.
public.
I got you. All right, now here's what I'm going to do. What is that? Oh, here's my painting. Let me show this.
Come on, let me have a look. Show it to all the viewers.
I painted this a few days ago. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Well, you like it, right?
Let me see the sentiment you've written on there.
This is our producer from our TV show, and it
I
says,
can't talk now. I
I
gotta
go to Stringfellows. It was an inside joke. But there it is. It's a beautiful picture, isn't it?
I like it.
You like it?
Well, you may have that one.
Can I have it?
Would you like it?
Of course I will.
I would be happy. I'll even sign it for you.
All right, I'm an art appreciator. Thank you very much.
Ron Wood, an original Howard Stern. The last one that was auctioned off went for how much, Robin? $2,000?
Yeah, something like that.
$2,000 or $3,000?
That's incredible, man.
Yes, it is. It shows you how stupid the public. All right, there it is.
He's taking the Dan. I can't believe
But
it.
Ron, that's the one Robin turned down. Robin
No,
turned it
I
down.
want it.
Where will that hang? Seriously, be honest.
That's gonna hang in my studio in Ireland.
Oh, very good.
Now I want it. He
Now
wants
you
it. I want it.
I told you to grab it. I told you
want
to
it.
take it. All right, when we come back, Ron, what we're going to do is I want to meet who's in your entourage, number one.
Well,
Number two,
you gotta meet Bernard.
then we're going to listen to your album. And then I'm going to ask you guys to maybe perform a little bit. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if the mood hits us, all right?
Yeah, we can jam with our mouths.
Yeah.
Get on it.
I got guitars. Can you believe
You
that?
got guitar?
Dan Foreman is going to hang in one of the Rolling Stones'
Is
houses.
that incredible?
Is that amazing?
And Dan didn't want you to paint him.
No, there he is. I should get him a real picture of what Dan looks like so he can appreciate that.
Yeah, you should.
All right. Why
A
don't...
personal friend of yours.
Yes, this is a friend of mine. We'll take a break. Ron Wood is here. His new album is called Slide on This. The new single, Show Me. Ever see my TV show?
No,
Never saw it.
no. I heard a lot of good things about it, but I've been in England.
I
No,
see.
sure.
I got you.
Well, it was legendary.
Yes.
Wish we could get you some tapes.
Yeah, but I might have a part for you in the movie. We'll be back right after this.
Hey man, it's 1967!
In the summer of love.
Listen as 92.3 K-Rock
Instantly or match pictures to win. $1 million prize is $50,000 a year credit limit for 20 years. Game ends September 13th, 1992. Nope.
What is this, Tri-State Consumer Insurance? Okay, Tri-State Consumer Insurance. You carry insurance, Ron?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, a little bit.
You know, I just met your accountant during the commercial there. I'm going to talk to this guy about getting you Tri-State Consumer Insurance. You're going to love this. I don't know what you pay for your car, but they did a policy comparison, okay? Hey, maybe you don't care about stuff like this, but you should worry about your money. After all, you work hard to get it.
Right.
Right? I mean, you beat the odds. You became a musician, and I'm sure your parents told you not to be a musician. Am I right?
No, they didn't.
They encouraged you.
No, because my two brothers were musicians. So
I see.
they said, all right, you want to do it? Do
They
it.
didn't care.
No.
Oh, that's it. It's the first parents I ever heard that said, go be a musician.
They said, do you want to look like that? Carry on.
Did you drop out of high school?
No, not really.
No?
Because I was at art school, so there was
see.
no excuse to leave. It was good fun.
Now, what about your brothers? Do we know? Are they in the Animals? What are they?
One is, he was in a jazz band called the Temperate Seven. The other one was in an R&B band
Right.
with Charlie's first band.
I see. And do they ever hit you up for money and stuff?
Yeah.
They do.
And I give them.
You do give it to them.
Yeah, you have to, don't you?
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah, you got to be good to your family.
That's right.
See, his brothers would be... See,
Oh, they
parents-
leech off of him?
Well, yeah, his parents...
Hey.
What? His parents said it was okay for him to be a musician.
Uh-huh.
So the whole family said, oh, okay.
Is that Robin over there?
Yes.
Except the other
You
two...
wait till I get behind that glass cage.
But the other two brothers went ahead and took the parents. You know, it's very hard to make money as a musician.
That's true.
So if one of you makes it, the other, you got to help the other two out.
That's right.
Right.
It's survival.
Yeah. I guess so.
An ancient form of
It's
weaving.
right. Do you have kids?
Yeah, 4.
Really?
Oh, boy. The kids probably don't want him giving away any of the money.
I know.
Hey, they're great kids. They're coming in town today.
How old are the kids?
Tyrone's 8. Leah, she's 13. And Jesse James is 15. And Jamie is 17.
I see.
Are we on the air?
Are they gonna? Yeah. Are they gonna have to work?
I better learn how to, yeah.
Really? Because you're not gonna. You can put aside
You're
money for them.
spending it all?
I'll put aside money for them, but I didn't tell them.
I see.
Oh, really?
Hopefully they're not listening. No,
Yeah.
because I want them to earn their money, you know.
Do they drink stout at 9:30? You don't allow that, I hope.
No, but my dad always did.
Yeah. Okay. If it was good enough for him, it's good enough for you.
Yeah.
No. Tri-State
You
Consumer.
know, I wonder what Ron Wood's kids are like.
I'd like to
Hey,
interview
you'll
the
meet
kids.
them today if you want. They're
We
great.
want to meet the kids.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah. I want to see what
the
it's
little
like.
ones with me.
Boy, I would give my left nut to be Ron Wood's kid. Let me tell you something. My father never did anything. Last year, my father made $25,000. Boy, imagine when your father's in the Rolling Stones, huh? Is that a kick?
That would be wild.
Dad, you think I could have 10 grand?
Well, you see, my dad...
All right. I made 10 grand last minute there. We were on stage. Sure, you could have 10 grand.
My dad never had more than $10, you know, in
Right.
his pocket. So,
But you do. That's why I like to call you Daddy.
Yeah, but you became a Rolling Stones.
Yeah, you did very
so
good.
You can forgive your father.
But luckily, my kids don't understand what Rolling Stone is.
I would like to... Oh, they don't?
No,
Oh,
they-
they do. Believe me, they do.
A little bit, they do.
live in
They
the-
haven't told you.
Yeah. Tri-State Consumer Insurance. If you dial 1-800-JOIN-NOW, I am telling you, you will get the lowest rates. I've told you all about this insurance. It's the best. 1-800-JOIN-NOW. No insurance agent.
Ron can't be in this company.
Ron doesn't know if he has insurance.
Hey, listen,
Why
Ron
can't Ron?
has such a bad driving record.
He does?
He cannot be.
See, if you
Yeah, I
have a
very
bad-
rarely
Oh,
get
do
in
you
my
have-
car.
Do you have a bad driving record?
Yeah, I very rarely get in my car.
Right, so then you cannot get this insurance. You have to be a good driver. 1-800-JOIN-NOW. This offer is for New York residents only, so join now.
Someone just reminded me of what he did last year after the accident.
What?
He checked himself out of a hospital
Yeah.
and refused to use crutches.
Really? Why was that, Ron?
Well, whoever told you that was lying.
See?
You didn't check yourself out of the hospital?
No. The doctor prescribed me Guinness.
Oh, he did. He let you have it.
Yeah, he
because
really
that's
did.
why he wanted to leave.
And I said, where did
All right, I got to break for more commercials. We'll come back and we'll finish with Ron. We'll get into the album. We got to play some of the album.
Oh,
I wanna hear
yeah.
what the hell you're doing.
You haven't even heard it yet.
I know. That's why I'm saying. Still talking about your family. We'll be back right after this. Ron is very lucky. As a rock star, you must have hair. You've got a good head of hair. You always have had a good head of hair. And you always
We have, haven't we?
Yes, yes. I'm very fortunate that I have my full head of hair. But I know guys who are bald. You take Burt Reynolds. Hey, some of the guys in Rockstar who are bald. You take a look at Elton John, man, with that toupee of his. It looks stupid, right?
But he knows a good guy that does lawns. And,
Yes. The guy who does his lawn did his hair.
head for him.
No, you know what I'm talking about. In rock and roll, you got to have a certain look, right? Well, it's that
Yeah.
way in life. You know it. You know, they did a study that guys with hair do better at work than guys without hair. They actually do better in terms of promotions and stuff.
Yeah,
It's really true.
unlike that volleyball team.
Right.
Didn't work for
That
them,
shave
did it?
their heads. So you got to understand something. When I tell you men's hair now is the best looking thing, Dermabond process, it's brand new. They brought up some guys here the other day. They told me one of them had the Dermabond process. The rest of the guys didn't have Dermabond. And you want to know something? I couldn't tell who had the fake hair. I could not tell. Robin couldn't tell. Fred or Jackie couldn't tell. I tell you, you could not tell the difference. It really looks unbelievable. And you know how bad toupees are. If there was a good
How
toupee,
do I know?
Because if there was a good toupee, wouldn't Burt Reynolds have a good toupee? He has enough money to have a good toupee, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
But he has a bad one.
And look at Elton. He's got so much money.
That's a hair weave.
Man.
Yeah,
And you know
but I
what?
mean, that doesn't...
He can't even wash his hair because he's got a hair weave. He can't get the water to his scalp.
He
Terrible.
unscrews his head.
That's right. Bernard, are those dreadlocks real or is that a weave?
Yes, they're mine.
Those are yours. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Go to Men's Hair now. Let me give you the number. Not you guys. You got hair. 1-800-835-HAIR. 1-800-835-HAIR. 1-800-835-HAIR.
Go and get some, folks.
You bet. I tell you, Elton can't wash his hair. His head smells. It does. You know.
I know.
That's right. You know him.
It smells like a shag carpet.
Right. Ron Wood is here. He has a new album. He told me Richard Lewis heard it the other day. Our good friend Richard Lewis.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, he's a good man.
His ears were up to the speakers. He tested it out. He liked the music. He buys all of Ron's artwork. He's a big fan of Ron Wood's artwork.
Yeah, I went round his house and he showed me where they all hang.
Different paintings that you have.
Yeah.
And in
big
fact,
collector.
the new CD is called Slide On This, and the single is Show Me. We're going to listen to it. I find it fascinating that Ron is so open about his life. After all, he could have closed himself off, sequestered himself.
Like some people I know.
Right. Your 17-year-old son, does he go to a party and just say, I'm Ron Wood's son, and then he immediately gets laid? I mean,
No,
what
he
is it
goes
like?
to Morocco and scores.
Really? What's it like? Does he, when he goes somewhere, do people go, he immediately makes it known that he's Ron Wood's son, or he
No, they're very good like that, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
But he
they
must
are.
use it to get, he must get a lot of growth. Do you drool over some of his girlfriends?
Yeah, you could say that.
Is that the worst part about having kids, though? You being such a big star, a lot of his friends will come over and start bothering you.
I drool over my kids.
Right. The very few people, the people that you don't want, the very same people you don't want in your house, end up in your house because
Your kids let him in.
kids let him in.
Well, you're dead right about that.
That's right. So they all come over to see one of the Rolling Stones.
But not only that, they steal your stuff.
They do. You've had stuff stolen.
Loads.
See, that's wrong.
Oh.
What'd you
Yeah.
lose? What is some of the neat stuff that your kids cost you?
Well, loads of stereos and...
Really?
They take the whole stereo.
yeah, and video players and paintings.
Painting?
And,
Do they drink
Ron,
your
you
beer?
gotta put a padlock on the house.
Yeah, you really do. All
Gotta
right.
put a chain around
yeah,
it.
that's true. No.
Now, what are we listening to? Is this the new single, Show Me? Yes. We're going to listen to that.
All right, then.
Okay, let me just, now I'm going to comment on it as we go along to see if you guys hit the mark.
But you should play the album from the top, though. I mean...
From the top, from the very top.
Yeah, what you doing? Just playing this... Play the single first and then play the album from the top.
All right, well, you know what I'll do? I'll just cue up to the first track.
Oh, we're just gonna
Yeah.
sit here and listen to the album, Ron?
Of course we are.
I'm going to listen.
Come on, Robin.
Let's-
Get into it, baby.
Now, did you write the lyrics to this song?
Bernard and me
All right, let me see if I can...
co-fouled them together.
Don't tell me what Show Me is about. I will listen. I will try and interpret.
Can I ask one question before?
Yes.
Now, when you're working, see, this is your non-working mode, I suppose,
Yes.
where you get up and you start with.
Hey, come on, I'm working, aren't I?
Yep.
So when you get up in the afternoon and you're going to write songs, you go into the studio.
Yeah, when I'm in Ireland, we do. 'cause
Yeah,
Bernard and me, we spent 5 months there.
yeah. And what do you do? Are you diligent or do you party?
No, they
We
party.
We only party weekends like you guys.
Is that right?
Yeah, we try to work all the
Right
rest
now,
of
let me hear this
Okay.
first song. Now, don't say anything. I want to listen to it, see if I understand what you're talking about. See, I'll try and interpret the lyrics.
Okay.
All right, let's listen to this song now by Ron Wood and Bernard.
But Jerry Williams wrote it, actually.
Okay. Very nice.
Who the hell's that?
What is this?
This is a
I
different
love it.
sound.
Elton John on hair.
Touch me, girl. Can't you see that I'm not free?
It's good. You know what? It sounds like the Doors. All right, that's very
Who is
nice.
that?
Obviously, Ron's weekend is Tuesday through Sunday. I'll tell you something. Sounds like mix crap, the stuff he throws out. You know. It's that solo album he put out. All right, let's get to the real music. Obviously, that was not you. If that was you, I'm going to send you off with Paul McCartney. All right, here we go. Let me see. You know, I liked Keith Richards' solo material, Expensive Winos. I like that.
Expensive one.
No, that was the name of the band. I liked it.
I saw him last night.
Yes,
and the
he-
new one is better than a continuation.
Really? And did he know you were in the room? He was,
Hey, come on.
All right, here we go.
All right.
All right, now this sounds like something I can get into.
Yeah.
All right, let me hear it. Oh, this sounds good. Is Bernard going to be singing? Or you-
BB's background.
All right, and
I was standing on the corner, waiting for the bus to come. Thinking about you, baby, wondering when I get the sun. Come on, lover. Come on, lover. Let me come through. Come on, show me, baby, show me. Show me what you can do.
it's obviously about a woman. So far, I know that.
Very good, Howard.
Forget about the money.
Get about the money.
Don't think about the string. Come inside now, out of the cold, and let me take away your pain. Come on, lover.
Hold it. I know what it's about.
All right.
It's about banging a woman. Am I right?
Uh-huh. Ask Jerry Williams, man.
And when you write a song like this, does your wife get all moist and juicy when she hears this and starts thinking about all the money she's going to be getting from this?
Well, I said Jerry Williams wrote it. I didn't write it.
Oh.
So she don't...
You got a good voice.
Thank you very much.
Were you nervous?
A good coach.
All right. Is this about you trying to nail Bianca Jagger when Mick was married to her?
Come on, lover. Now that I'm feeling blue. Come on, show me, baby, show me. Show me what you can do.
That was Bernard. This is called the lead guitar solo, right, Ron?
Yeah, it's got to be.
I got it.
Those days are gone.
Robin over there. You dancing, Robin?
Well, I'm enjoying myself.
Can't hear the music. Show me. That was me.
We can tell.
Come on, show me. Come on, show me.
Oh, I like it.
Come on, show me. Show me, baby. Come on, show me, baby. Come on, show me, baby.
To play for the other Stones?
Come on, show me, baby.
No? Very nice.
We'd like to have some of this interview on the air.
There you go. It's TNA. TNA, you can say on American radio. So, Ron, you made a video.
Yeah.
It's from band MTV. And it's TNA.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of broads. Yeah. Young girls in bathing suits.
All my favorite waitresses. Bye. Right.
Really? So you went around and cast all the women in the video?
Yeah, me and my wife did. And
Yeah.
she dressed them up. Great.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, come on, you two guys do something. Come on. Do a song. Ron, I'll give you the guitar. And let Bernard sing.
Okay.
Come on.
Where's the guitar?
Fred, what's the matter with you, Fred? How often do you get one of the Rolling Stones in here?
I don't think we ever have.
No, come to think of it. Actually, never.
This is the first.
Bernard, you say you're a singer. Let me hear you sing something. Come over here. I'll give you some echo chamber. Chess. What do you like to sing, Bernard?
Anything.
Anything.
Let's do some operatic kind of thing.
Go on, then. You don't need a compliment.
Ron, what song would you like to do?
Trust you to hit me with that. How the hell do I know?
What do you want to do? What song do you guys like to play? You want to do a Stone song? You know any Stones, Bernard? See if you could sing better than Mick Jagger.
He knows.
What do you know?
What do you want to do? Play something.
It's too early in the morning.
No, you can handle it. Come on, you guys are professional musicians.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, usually we have a little bit of preparation.
You don't need preparation.
Ridiculous.
No, this is where you guys just come on.
Come on, we're just jamming.
We're jamming. I'll jam with you. Bernard, come on, I don't hear you.
Your love is fading.
All right, that's good.
I can feel it fading.
Get closer to the mic.
Ooh, away from me. Your touch has gone cold.
Although someone else controls the very soul, I fool myself as long as I can. I can feel the presence of another man. Girl, when I speak your name, it's just never the same. Ooh, baby, I'm losing you. It's too early in the morning for this.
Boy, you're doing good. Don't be inhibited.
And I'm doing it in the wrong key. We used to do it in the faces. We used to go,
There it is. Go ahead, Bernard. Come on.
Your love is fading. I can feel I'm fading, fading away from me. Your touch has gone cold. Although someone else controls your very soul, I fooled myself long as I can. I can feel the presence of another man. So long.
What about that
in the morning?
Wait, you're playing great. What about that that lick from "Stay With Me"? What's that? That you know, do that.
Oh, hang on then.
Okay. These are Ron's greatest hits. Well, Bernard, you sounded good. It's not too early. You sounded real good. What's the matter? I can't hear what you're saying.
It's better as the day goes on.
Yeah, who cares? This is when I'm on.
We're here now.
Yeah. You got to do a special tuning for that?
Yeah. Who's it?
It's worth waiting for. Don't worry, we'll wait. We have nothing better to do.
Well, it's near enough
Go ahead,
for this
go ahead.
time in the morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
How did that song go again? How did Stay With Me go?
Freddie, start it.
I mean, sing that. I mean,
You got it?
You got that? Play that.
There you go.
That's it. Bernard, you get ready to sing this. Come on, Bernard, get in this. Freddie, sing it.
What, how's it go? Give me the first line.
in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Don't say you love me.
Fred, help him.
'Cause I'll only kick you out of the door.
That's it. Now.
Yeah, go
I
on.
know your name is Rita, but your lips are still sweeter. Just don't be there in the morning when I wake up.
That's all right, man. Yeah. Stay with me.
'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me.
That's why they pay Rod all that money.
Keep going, Fred.
Stay with me.
I can't that.
Stay with me. 'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me.
Hey, that's it. Keep going.
I can't sing the rest of it.
Ron just asked Fred to be in the band.
Know your name is Rita, 'cause your perfume is smelling sweeter. Well, sweeter than it did before.
Yeah, keep going. Get into it.
I don't remember the words. I never used
Hair
to.
and fingernails.
Yeah.
I'm going to sing the lyrics.
Make up the words.
Oh, baby, now stay with me. Stay with me. 'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me.
That's it. Keep going, Fred.
Stay with me. Stay with me. 'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me.
Stay with me.
I know your name is Joker.
What?
Excellent, Ron.
haven't played that since the Faces reunion.
Well, now you got a reunion going.
Right.
That was good. Well, Ron, this is exciting. Oh, what the hell is that echo chamber on there? Bernard, I don't know what's with you. You call yourself a singer and then you don't get up there and sing.
Hey, he did. Come on,
All right,
man.
he did a little. He did a little.
Hey, Bernard. This is for Bernard Fowler. Foulest swine in the world.
Ron Wood's new album is Slide on This, the new single, Show Me. Let me hear a couple of quick more tracks here.
Yeah. Play somebody else. Play it from the beginning.
Hold on here. I'll sample through the album.
Have you got the whole
You
album?
have the whole album.
Well, I don't know what I got. I got two
They only,
tracks.
in that packet, there's only the single.
I think there's a Breathe on Me also.
All you have is a single.
I do.
Oh, S.
Hey, who's that guy? Who's that guy who's hanging around with you?
Record company.
What record company are you with?
Hey, Tim, didn't you give him the CD?
I only give him the CD single.
All right, well, I'll play the single a couple of times.
Oh, nice.
That's all right.
Guess who else is on the label?
Who?
Charlie Watts.
Oh, is that right? I don't know, man. He ought to stop playing that jazz and get with the program.
Why?
Even Ron says it. What?
That's
Who's
right.
buying jazz? Is anyone buying that?
Yeah, a lot of people are buying it.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, see what you know?
Oh, I know. Okay, hey, I'm sorry. So I apologize, all right?
Hey, never apologize, Howard.
No, I'm not going to apologize to him. As he kidding. Jazz record. People steal jazz records. They do. People who are into jazz don't buy them. They steal them.
Hey, I can't believe you haven't got the whole album, though. That's
Well, hey, I'll play the single again at the end of the
Yes,
show.
sir, I
But
will.
I want to thank you for coming by, Ron. I've had a good time with you. Enjoyed meeting you. I hope you come back again. And, you know,
love to.
and it was a lot of fun. And I wish you a lot of luck with this album.
Yeah, don't be a stranger.
Yeah, don't be a stranger. Whenever you're in town, you come by, bring the kids.
I'd love to.
We'll meet the kids and we'll find out what it's like to grow up in Ron Wood's house.
All right, then.
That's what I'd like to know.
I wonder what kind of father he was.
Who, Ron?
Disciplinarian.
He was.
Strict disciplinarian.
How can you be disciplinarian when you're in the Rolling Stones and you're drinking at 9:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
You weren't that strict, were you?
They look at me and say, Dad, please don't die.
Seriously, how many packs a day you smoking? How many packs a day do you smoke?
What, before your show?
No, come on. How many packs a day would you say on the average? 3 packs?
2.
2 or 3 packs a day? Do you ever have your lungs x-rayed or you don't even care? You're just going to...
I do have them.
You do?
And I go for runs every now and again.
And everything's okay? What
Yeah.
is that, Gary?
These are the mediums.
Oh, Marlboro Medium.
You get Marlboro Killers, lights, and these are the mediums.
I see. Yeah, that'll make you live longer.
I usually smoke the lights, but I wouldn't recommend.
No,
Kids out there, I wouldn't recommend.
Doesn't the smoking cut into your drinking, though? I mean,
Yeah, that's why I never properly light them. Look.
I see. And Ron, you, but I mean, you drink a lot, you smoke a lot, and that kind of thing.
You're never considering going to some of those meetings or anything.
Right. You ever go? You have been to the meetings, the alcoholic meetings? Mm-hmm. What happens? You go and then you drink more, right?
I just go to the tot club afterwards.
I see. So you have been to the meetings. You try to stop, but you don't want to.
No, I stopped everything. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, you did. Stopped all drugs?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a start.
Well, that's not easy.
Sponsored by Guinness.
Really? What about you, Bernard? Did you stop all drugs?
All drugs.
Even pot?
Yeah, we did the album totally drug-free.
Really?
Yeah.
Ron, even pot?
The only thing we had was Guinness.
Yeah, that's
No
why
pot?
we knew what was going on this album for the first time ever.
No smoking pot?
No.
No,
Really?
no.
No
What?
lewds? No hash oil?
No, you can't get the...
No tie stick?
Hey, Howard, break it out. Break it out.
Well, there it is. The new album is called
Thanks,
Slide on
Howard.
This. But isn't it hard to be a role model to the kids when, you know, you're in the Rolling Stones? They don't listen to you if you yell at them.
Well, you know, get off that crack.
Right, I understand.
No, I'm
the one
talking to the
thing he
kids.
got
man.
to say.
Oh, I see.
It's the one thing he hasn't done, I think.
So now that you're straight, how does the Stones music sound? I mean, it must sound different to you when you're up there playing it and everything, right?
Yeah, I can't believe I joined the band. I heard it for the first time straight the other day.
There it
What the
is.
hell is this?
It's a different kind of sound. When's the last time you and the boys got together?
Yeah, well, it's too early in the
All
morning.
right, that's enough. We'll leave it at... You know what? You answered enough questions. I want to thank Ron
I'm going
Wood.
back to bed now.
Go ahead. Go back to sleep. Say hi to that beautiful wife of yours. Have her call me
I
one
will.
morning. You know what I want you to do?
Joe, send her love, by the way.
Next time you're in bed, I want you... Would she sleep nude? She
Yeah.
sleeps with nothing on.
Mm-hmm.
Your wife sleeps with nothing on.
Well, by the time the night is over.
Really? Nothing
torn
on.
off
She
of
sleeps
her.
totally naked. Next time you call me when she's nude in bed with you. And I want you to call me up. You two will make love and I'll listen in over the
Oh,
phone.
my.
Right here on the air. All right?
Okay,
you promise me
just
that.
between you and me.
Yeah,
then.
just between you and me.
Oh, dear.
Bernard, you ever seen Ron's wife?
Oh, yeah, every day.
You like the way she looks?
Very beautiful woman.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
Hey, Howard,
What are you doing
come and have a
looking
look, man.
What are you doing looking at Ron's wife?
I can't help it.
Ron, you sleep mostly with white women or black women?
Neither.
Bernard? Neither?
Japanese woman.
Oh, you're into Japanese. A lot of black guys are into Japanese women. You know that? Did you know that?
There's a lot of people into all kinds of things.
You
Howard.
married, Bernard?
Yeah, my wife is Japanese.
Oh, she's Japanese.
She's very pretty.
Oh, is she?
Hi, honey.
Hi, Jane.
Hi, baby.
How are you, baby? And how's little Morgan? She's got a lovely little baby.
Oh, is that right? Half black, half Japanese. That must be an interesting look to that baby.
It is.
Right. So
a
it's a
killer.
different kind of look.
Looks
Bring her
great.
so you can see her one day.
Did her parents want to shoot you? When
I was
you,
going to say, her parents must have been
No, they love
overjoyed.
Japanese don't like blacks, sometimes. They're very prejudiced,
And
aren't
vice
they?
versa.
Yes. They're very prejudiced, though, aren't they?
I haven't dealt with her.
Have you met her parents?
Yeah,
And they were nice to you right from the beginning?
from the very
Really?
beginning. Yeah.
Well, you know why? Bernard has got looks on his side.
Well, he's a very
looker,
good-looking
ain't he?
guy, but you know how uptight the Japanese are. They're very into this ethnic purity.
Yeah, they're probably, yeah.
Yes, all right. Well, Bernard, your story's a fascinating one. But,
We really must go.
that's right. Half black, half Japanese probably grow up to attack Pearl Harbor.
Oh, dear.
Thanks.
I don't want to go back to bed now.
Actually, grow up and attack Pearl Bailey. All right, very good. That's Bernard. Bernard is featured on the new album, Ron Wood's new album, Slide on This, and the new single, Show Me. Look for it on MTV, and we'll be playing it as well. So,
All right,
there it
thank
is.
you.
All right, Ron Wood, everyone.
All the best.
And don't forget your painting that I gave you.
I wouldn't. Hey, that was a good live jam session this early in the morning.
It certainly was.
He doesn't know we don't go off.
I know. We're staying, Ron.
Hey, you're on till 11, aren't you?
Well, we're going to do the news and stuff. If you want to stay for that, you can. But you would be bored with the news.
Watch this, 3:30.
Okay, but thanks for having us.
You watch this 3:30? It's not 3:30 though, you know.
That's England
No,
time
that's
or
England
something.
time.
Yeah.
Right. I
I
know,
just
I know.
subtract 5, but it's all right.
What a life Ron's
All right,
having.
thanks
huh?
for having us.
Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Okay. All right, Ron. I'll see you.
Nice
to meet you.
I just went over to say hello to everyone. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Right. Go ahead, Robin.
Finally got out from behind.
Put your hand down his pants.
Come on, you got your chance.
What's the matter with you? Take advantage of an opportunity.
Hey, I never realized Robin was so good down there.
Oh, yes.
I'll see you then. All right, all the best.
You will be.
Nice to meet you.
See you, Ron.
Bye, Ron.
See you.
Thanks.
Good night. See you.
Bye-bye.
See you. That's a good bloke.
Well, fun.
Yeah, nice guy. Ron Wood. Not stuck up like most rock stars.
Yeah.
Smoking and drinking,
Good time guy.
banging models.